Here we are on the auspicious occasion of Bub and Janice's 60th wedding anniversary. Somehow I know it was a lot easier for Bubby to get through the 60 years than it was for Janice to get through the 60 years, and that's just a guess on my part.
No.
Mr. Burton, what is your opinion about that?
That's really the truth.
That's what I thought.
There were a lot of bumps in the road.
Janice, what's your opinion?
Well, we bumped along, but we made it.
So, words of wisdom for people who want to know, what is the secret to your success?
Daddy used to say it a minute ago. What was it?
Let me tell you the truth. Janice had a hell of a lot more patience, and everybody at this table knows that.
I don't think there's any question that anybody will ever dispute you on that particular statement. Janice,
All right,
what
now,
have you got to say?
Now I'll tell you, he said a little while ago that our reason for success was perseverance. But sure, he is short-tempered and all that type of thing when it comes to little things.
Yeah.
But when it comes to big things, he's as steady as a rock.
So what big things have you been steady about, Mr. Burton?
Boats.
Huh? What'd you say?
Boats.
No,
Both.
that's not true.
He's steady as a rock when it comes to both.
No, it's the big things in life that he was steady about.
Well, I will tell you this. Y'all have been wonderful the way that y'all have raised 3 wonderful children. You've got 3 children you should be very, very proud of.
And
And
we
not
are.
only that, a bunch of
8
grandchildren that
grandchildren.
you should be very,
We
very
feel the very same way.
I would like to say one thing.
Go ahead, Mr. Burton. You have the floor.
This event tonight, with all of you guys here, is the greatest thing of all. Not the 60 years, but everyone being here is the greatest thing of all.
Family and friends.
The thing that is so obvious about that statement is that you both are very well loved.
Well,
And that's a fact.
we love
Both
everybody
are
here
very,
too.
very well loved.
Don't we, Daddy?
Yeah. And that means a lot. You know, it's hard to get through life to have these people come and celebrate such an auspicious occasion. And you know that you're well loved when you see something like
We
this
feel
happen.
it always.
Yeah.
We do.
And as we look down this table here, we see grandchildren and friends and Johnny and Susie and Christy and Kurt, Johnny and Bryce. I'm even here. There's Kelsey and Nick and Beth and Jerry. And all I can tell you is
On this side.
we did. I did that.
Did you do Connor and all?
Don't doubt me, Janice. I was on top of it. So do you want to go back and do it again?
No.
There he is again.
I want to say one other thing
Go ahead.
about my husband.
Yes.
He, as far as our financial well-being, he has always been the one that has put us where we are. I've always been the one that was a bird in the hand was doing the bush, and he's always the one that pushed us to here. So we all have our faults, and he's not faultless, neither am I, but you have to give credit where credit's due, and that's a big
It's a
thing.
wonderful relationship to have somebody that's steady at the helm and somebody with vision who
Now
wants to
he,
take
now
chances.
he put us there, but I was the one that paid the bill.
I got you.
I was just getting ready to say, she managed it all well.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Anything else?
Oh no, give me a kiss.
Nothing.
Oh, that's beautiful. We love you. So we've just had a request from you two, and that is that we want to hear the story of your honeymoon. So tell us about that.
Well, Bob was in the National Guard. He had been activated for 6 months to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. So while he was away, I was 21, he was 22, and we planned the wedding. He came home on a Saturday. We were married the following Sunday. So you know he didn't have any money being in the Army. And I was in the steno pool at DuPont, so I was making probably maybe $45 to $50 a week. And off we went to New Jersey for our honeymoon. Atlantic City. Well, we got there, we spent one night on the road and one night up there, and we were walking along and decided that we would stop and get a Coke. And when they told us how much the Coke was, how much, Papa?
$1.50.
Our eyes rolled back in our head. We were used to paying 25 cents for a carton of Coke. So we turned around, headed home, picked a bottle, and went to the river.
And you've been going to the river ever since.
That's right.
Amen.
Amen.
That's a wonderful story. All right, we'll try to get some pictures in here, everybody, before it's over with. Here we are with John, Beth, and Christy, and we're going to talk a little bit about what it was like being raised by Bubby and Janice. And we just want to know from each of you what your thoughts are and what it was like to be children of Bubby and Janice. And the first question I want to know is, how much like Parker was Bubby? That's the first thing I want to know. Who wants to field that question? Don't be shy. How much like Parker?
I think Chrissy should take it since she's the oldest.
Well, go ahead. Tell us, Christy. How much like Parker was Bubby?
I think Dad was a lot like Papa in that he had a great work ethic. He he was project oriented, but Daddy was all about balancing fun with work. He was the first one to say, I'm not going to go home. I'm not going to be home at a certain time to eat dinner. I'm going to have fun out on the water. So I think he was.
So Parker was like punctual about dinner. Is that what you're saying?
Papa was on a schedule, and Daddy was not growing up. I think he's become more schedule oriented as he's gotten older.
I got you.
Probably, but that's probably true of all of us.
So what do you think, Beth?
I think Dad has the spirit of Parker, the feistiness of Parker, but not the meanness of Parker.
Yeah.
And I think I think a lot of the good things about Parker, like want to get it done, burn a fire, do a project, all those things.
Get everybody involved in that project.
Get everybody involved and make them all part of the project.
Let's be happy and to be involved in the project.
That's Dad. I think Dad got all that goodness from Parker.
Yeah.
So Johnny, were you ever involved with any projects with Bubby?
A couple.
A few? Are you being diplomatic on the son? That's what I want to know right now. Huh? Are you being diplomatic? Yeah.
I would like to
Told me
say.
everything I know.
There you go.
I would like to say one project I did not like to be a part of.
Which is?
Cleaning the shed.
Cleaning the shed.
Can we tell? I would like to tell the story about cleaning the shed.
Go ahead.
So one day in the summer, Dad would
First of all,
work.
let me just say, none of us had stuff in the shed.
We had no items in the shed, but Dad would leave to go to work, and he would leave a list on the kitchen counter of what we needed to do that day while we were on summer break in high school. And one day it was to clean the shed. I don't know where Johnny was this day. Lucky for him, he was probably at some job. But Christy and I were home, and we had to go out and clean the shed. And Christy was in the shed throwing things out. I was ducking so I didn't get hit. And she was cursing and yelling, what does he need this for? And what about this? And objects were flying into the yard. And we had to make a decision over what should or should not go into the shed, not knowing what a lot of these objects were, whether or not he would need them.
Another project I did not like being a part of.
Which was?
Building that wall at the river.
Oh yeah, I was involved in
Oh my gosh! And we built that thing, and then it rained, like it's raining now, like Hurricane Florence, and we had to redo it. And I remember being out there in my bathing suit building that wall, and I was like, all I wanted to do was go swimming, and remember we were out there digging, and all that mud. Yeah.
that. I hated
We would
it
rather
when it
be in
came
the
down.
stinging
I hated
nettles.
it
Yeah.
because I was supposed to reinforce it, and I felt as though I failed. All right, so talk to us about Janice then. Was Janice like Bootsy? That's what I wanted.
Me? And I mean, I would say the things she picked up from Bootsy were money management.
Yes.
She's Grammy. I will say I just attribute Grammy with setting so many traditions in her family that she
Yep.
never grew up with.
Yep.
I mean, she created this huge family bond, Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter and all the things we get together and we do. So she created them, not for tradition, but because she's Grammy.
Yeah.
And
I think that's both of them, honestly. Yeah, I will say, and I wrote this in their card, I think family and relationships are a huge part of who they are. They treasure their family more than anything, and their friends, and they make time for all of those. They definitely, if you need them, they're there.
Well, I think it's wonderful that there's so much love in the family.
I think Johnny needs to talk more.
Well, Johnny, here's the
Johnny's
thing.
the silent partner.
Johnny, it's like this. You're not a lot like your daddy in some ways. In some ways you are because
Oh, yeah.
you got a good work ethic.
Oh yeah.
But you're not quite as verbose as your dad.
He is when it's a witty. I mean, he'll throw in a.
Now
singer.
I've seen you with Randy and Craig, and in those situations you have been verbose. Johnny, you have anything you want to say about your mama?
I love her.
No? Tell her that you love her. That's all you.
did.
All right, kids, we're signing out. Peace, love, and happiness. It was a wonderful interview. See you later.